I'm Senthil Nathan. I'm a DP based in Singapore, specializing ultra slow motion. Well, T8 is a production services company where we solely provide specialized ultra slow motion services for production houses, agencies, and of course individual companies as well. I've been shooting for 16 years. I've done corporate videos, I've done feature films, I've done even aerial stuff I've shot. As the years went on, it came a time that I wanted to specialize in something. And ever since young, I've been watching Discovery and Nat Geo, and I was very fascinated with all the slow-mo work I've been seeing on the channel. And that I thought, that's it. That's the one I wanted to go into. It was just a natural calling for me. I guess the appeal for slow motion is it makes the ordinary extraordinary. I think it brings our everyday life to a whole new world. It brings new light to it, and that's what is very fascinating for me and keeps me going every day. To show people this unknown world which we always miss out on. There is a sweet spot for high-speed work. It's between 800 and 1000 frames. When you're seeing something at 1000 frames, it's very organic. I think style is very personal. It's your viewpoint. It's practically what is your vision, what is in your head, and you're trying to show your viewers. I think since I got into specializing, I've been traveling quite a bit. I do travel regionally for shoots, so and I also do workshops as well. Because for me, when I first started, I had to find out the hard way on what I was doing wrong. There wasn't a dedicated cinematographer here telling me, "Hey, Senthil, you shouldn't be doing this." They don't. So I think, and I wanted to change that. I wanted to come out of that, and I wanted to share. So I've been doing a lot of free workshops as well in schools and for public. So I've done workshops in Singapore. I've done workshops in KL. I've done workshops in Vietnam and Indonesia as well. Yeah. I think I would advise whoever's interested to go for a high-speed workshop first, because you need to understand the restrictions you are dealing with, because you can't keep shooting like a normal camera can. Like on the Phantom Flex 4K, your minimum duration is about 5 seconds. That's all you have. So you need to understand how to trigger the camera, for one. Second is lighting. You need to be very aware of lighting, because for high-speed work, you need about 5 stops more light than you normally would. So you need to be aware of that. And what kind of lights can you use? Because some lights do flicker, so you need to be aware of that. So it's important to understand the basic technical knowledge on the restrictions, and then you can plan your shots. So for those who want to get into the industry, my advice is be true to yourself. Find your own unique standing. Don't copy blindly. You can kind of imitate, but you need to bring in your own style and essence to it. You need to give in your own soul, because it is an art form. You are creating everyday stories, so you need to relate to them and understand, and then you can shoot it proper. Working together with different artists and cinematographers is very important, because you only can grow so much. But if you unite everyone, you have a good exchange of ideas, you can take it 5 times or 10 times higher than what you originally started. And I think that energy and synergy of working together is very important, because for filmmaking, it's not a one-man show. It's a collaborative effort. I mean, you can have a strong idea, but if you bring a different person with a different skill set, you can take it up to the next level. Some of my favorite cinematographers are Vilmos Zsigmond, Laszlo Kun, Roger Deakins. I think their work stands out because it's really unique. Even the way they frame their shots, it's very stylistic. It can be a simple 2-3-5 white shot framing, but it's really very well balanced. The balance of light, the positioning of the artist, the choice of lenses, it all kind of fits in very nicely, and it suits what they're doing. It suits the story. They took all the sensibilities and the fanfare out of it, and they are very true to the story. I think that's what is interesting. It's not huge effects or something like that. It's just very clean. Their framing, their shot choices, it's very organic, and I feel it adds to the storyline. So I think that's very important, because whatever you do, it has to add to the story. It shouldn't take a step out and stand out on its own. Yeah. So having the right gear is very important, where it can slow you down on set or can speed things up for you. So you have to buy the right gear, or rather use the right gear on set. It's very important. I guess for high-speed work, filtration is important, especially when you're shooting outdoors. So sometimes we use polarizers or NDs, but most of the time it's just either a clear filter just to protect the lens, and then that's when I always get a very lightweight matte box for it. So the matte box I actually use is the Misfit Atom from Bright Tangerine. So it's something simple. It's just something quick and easy and light, and it's very practical to have on set. I guess it's a learning process. I don't regret my journey. I think everyone takes a journey to come where we are. Although sometimes I got off the beaten path, but I always came back. I learned something new from that. So I don't regret taking my journey here, because I'm still learning and I'm still going on a journey.